And what's going on, you bastards? Welcome back to another Dragon Ball Z Dokkan battle video. So today we have the newest iteration of Dokkan Clash or Ultimate Clash Battlefield, whatever you want to call it. It is out now on both versions. It is NAMEK Saga themed, so we're gonna be facing different enemies from the planet Namek Saga. And I gotta say, the last boss, whoever it is in this one, was really freaking tough. We don't have Omega Shenron on global yet, and I hear like they actually had to nerf that guy because he was just putting players into the dirt, which is kind of interesting. You wouldn't, I personally haven't really had that many issues with Clash for a while, but I mean, not like trying to toot my own horn or anything like that, but I don't know. Jiren, if he super attacked the wrong unit, yeah, you could get messed up a little bit, but other than that, it's been pretty smooth for your boy for the most part. There, while we're just going through this and talking, fix the overlay a little bit. This overlay was sized a little bit weird, so I had to change some stuff around. But yeah, so stage 1 done. The Kid Gohan, not too bad, and we get Scouter Vegeta next, which is kind of interesting. Thought they would put like maybe Krillin or something. Did Scouter Vegeta right after Kid Gohan, which there was a power level difference there, you know, quite a little bit of a gap. So we're using pretty much extreme units first, and then we're gonna be using the super class, because generally the super class, they just link better. They're all in all a little bit better than the extreme units on average. So unfortunately, you're not going to see any of the new LR's gameplay here, or any new units actually, because unfortunately all we were able to pull was 3 copies of Piccolo. 2 of them were in 1 multi. That's cool. Yeah, so we have no new LRs to play with, so the Dokkan content probably going to be slowing down, because besides events, what really is there to do? I could do the Tech Frieza Easy A. I mean, I Easy A'd him the first night he came back. I do have a video of a friend AGL Frieza, but I don't know. I don't know if I'll upload it. Yeah, that was it was pretty disheartening not getting those these LRs, especially the Namek Goku, because that's one of my favorite moments in Dragon Ball ever, if not the favorite moments, and got done a little dirty. And a lot of the people in Discord, or who was, you know, on my stream at the time of the summons, I usually stream my summons on Twitch, so link will be in the description, but they got some pretty good luck. Fortunately, not me. So we're doing Extreme Tech now. We're facing Zarbon. And if you didn't know, the Zarbon has 2 phases to him, which I didn't really think about. I didn't think about that they would have something like that this early into the fight, like a extra phase in a fight. I mean, I think Frieza should have been Extreme Tech. Because Extreme Tech needs a wee bit more love than Extreme AGL. I think Extreme AGL did need some love too, but both of the what do they call them? Dokkan Fest exclusive LRs this year, they're both INT and AGL. So AGL UI Frieza, then INT Blue Evolution Vegeta, then this Namek Super Saiyan Goku. So, yep, here's our second phase. We got the Monster Zarbon, or Super Zarbon, whatever the hell you want to say it. But yeah, so. It is what it is. We were about 1.4k stones in on the banner, so I mean we definitely. Oh, I ruined that. Hang on. Sorry, I messed up the aspect ratio of this. I think it's still messed up, isn't it? Yeah, I think it is. Nah, that's fine. We're gonna roll with it. So we are going to skip a little bit in the fight. We're gonna jump around a little bit. Well, not like jump around. We're just gonna fast forward through some phases of the fight because oh, I did mess up the ratio of it. All right, I'm not gonna touch it anymore. I promise. Yeah, we're gonna skip around a little bit because I mean, we're just going through these fights willy-nilly. Like there's no crazy mechanics, nothing goofy going on here. So we're going to skip until we get to like, I don't know, stage 3 or something at least. So I'll be back. All right, now this is a fight I kind of wanted to talk about a little bit because this Kaioken Goku is kind of sick. Like he he surprised me. He was a very beefy boy when I was facing him, and I have a relatively good roster of characters right here. You know, I have like some support, a lot of hard hitters, and they meshed decently well. I was a little surprised. I saw this attack right here, and I was just like, oh boy. All right, so he's got each bar is about 2 million HP. I'm like, damn. And then he hit for that hard. I'm like, oh, okay. And he dodges apparently. And then he super attacks right here, which isn't. I mean, this is a pretty decent case scenario. Then we got the Gogeta here, where he got dodged as well. We got an additional. That's another additional. At least we got a crit. And then he took 30k. I'm like, oh boy. Like, hopefully this fight don't go too long. My first stage, the first phase of the fight, we knocked off like 2 bars of HP. So I'm putting Kaba here in the first slot. Because Kaba could get messed up unless I fed him absolutely every single orb that was, the strength orbs. But since he's not getting attacked, I just gave him 1. And I want to save these orbs because we do have a lot of orb-hungry, like, LRs coming up. So I kind of wanted to save those. And Goku with the 4.5 million attack stat, which, of course, he dodges. But, hey, buddy, you thought I was done? How about you hold this real quick? And it crits. Boom. That does some big damage. So, crits will definitely help us get through this a little bit faster. Especially because we have some, like, lower or weaker units that aren't offensive. So, he can super attack multiple times in one turn. Because Super Saiyan 4 countered, and then he got High School Gohan right there. So, good to know. So, we have a bunch of orbs for our rotation here. And, that's a lot of orbs we just got, for 3 LRs on a rotation. So, I'm like, oh, yeah, that's why I didn't go uber crazy with giving Kaba or whoever last turn. All right, so got good damage there from UI. He's dodging everything. Good job. And then but the Goku Vegeta, man, he's got it out for him. He just keeps dodging him. And look at Strength Vegeta. I know that's not like a great linking partner. And, well, he does build up attack. But, yeah, that was a 1.8 mil. But, yeah. So, we're getting super attacked here. He couldn't be like Goku and counter it. So, look decent there. And we got the Gogeta Blue transformation, which it doesn't mean anything. It's just eating up time right here. Which I'm surprised we got to turn 4 right here in Battlefield, actually. I was like, oh, wow, this is a pretty decently long fight. And then, yeah, we're going to finish it up here. There's no worries. And then, unless he dodged every single attack, which could happen. Just like how Namek Super Saiyan Goku and Full Power Frieza dodged all my stones. I only went 1 rotation on the Frieza banner, but everything else, man. I'm about 1.4k deep. Nothing. Anyways. So I was a little surprised. I'm like, second form Frieza, huh? I was like, not who you really think of as a big baddie. I know he was pretty badass, but like, well, we just fought like Namek Goku. Maybe they're just gonna keep it second form. Yeah, hold that thought. You'll see here shortly. And this roster, I was a little confused. I'm just like, man, who do I really bring like as backup? Full disclosure, I should not have brought Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku. Although he did hit decently hard. Whew. This Frieza, yeah. Look how much HP he has. Like, holy crap. So I got, like, this whole rotation is actually defensive stackers. I'm like, like, maybe, maybe he'll take it easy on us the first turn. Or he's just going to immediately break us in and super attack us. It could be either way. So Kalen Khalifa taking 13k on the first attack. This is definitely not the best AGL team you could probably muster up. I got actually, with Battlefield or Dokkan Clash. All right, so we're getting super attacked here. Yeah, absolutely. 100k right there. I often forget to check my actual roster of units I bring, because for the most part, I bring mono class types like super extreme. So I'm not doing anything groundbreaking. I'm not really taking the time to construct category teams. Just go type advanced, kind of like how you do the God events. A little bit different though, but relatively the same thing. And we're taking 10k per normal. I'm just like, oh boy, we took a good amount of damage already. So got AGL UI right here, gonna run him in the first slot. That's where most of the attacks are. Vegeta's gonna be able to super attack before he gets attacked, which is really good. And we got the Pycon support right there to give us additional stats. Bringing Pycon was very clutch here. I'm glad I actually brought him, because he plays a pretty big role in all this. I know, like, Pycon, I think they did Pycon pretty good. They could have done Janemba a little bit better. He's a little wonky, but I honestly don't have him, so I mean, I can't fully speak on it. I wouldn't have minded if they brought Pycon and Janemba, but thematically they just don't fit at all. So we have a third form Frieza here. I'm like, oh, a second phase. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. If only that was the end. So I got I really probably should have played this differently, putting Spirit Bomb Absorbed Goku in the second slot, where he's not getting attacked. But I'm just like, man, in the long term, it will pay off better if I keep Kalen Khalifa on the rotation. So I opted to do that. And yeah, we get beat up a little bit here. This third form Frieza is showing off the new super attack. Yeah, that's pretty much the new unit right there. Speaking of, like, the celebration and whatnot, for part 2, wonder what the LR is going to be. Honestly, they pretty much encapsulated the hypest moments already with these past 2 LRs that I'm not able to summon. I don't think they're on the banners for me. They were actually removed. But like, what could it be? Like, unless they do, like, I don't know, Krillin, Gohan, and Vegeta trio or something. So we dodged the super attack, which, thank God. Unless they want to go to, like, the Super Saiyan Bardock from the chilled little episode. I don't know. It's hard to say what the hell the part 2 LR could be at this point, because they got the best parts of it already here. So then we took out the third form. Like, wait a minute, that's not a KO screen. Then we get the final form Frieza. I'm like, oh shit. But we have an active skill here.
You won't get past me. I'll show you the skills of a master.
Which I kind of low-key forgot about Pycon's active skill. Yeah, I added the audio because I'm just like, wait a minute. Is that audio actually on? Because normally I don't play with audio. But yeah, so we didn't give Pycon any orbs because he's not going to be doing that much damage. I'm saving the orbs for the next turn. This pretty much Ghost Usher we get with Pycon's active could potentially have saved the game for us, because if neither of the my defensive stackers, like the Gohan and Kalen Khalifa, are able to, like, mitigate the damage that super attacks would get. And right here, I'm kind of just like, okay, cool, we got UI. Vegeta's built up a little bit with, with his defense. Spirit Bomb Absorbed isn't getting attacked that much. I think we're in a good standing. We don't have the revive with AGL UI yet because we haven't gotten a hit enough. I'm just like, oh man. Or wait, no, is it dodge enough? No, he has to get hit, right, for his active, I think. Anyways, yeah, so I'm just like, we're pretty good here, right? This is gonna do a decent amount of damage. We crits, and I'm like, we're gonna dodge, right? And I'm like, uh-oh. I don't think our defense, ooh. And we get sealed, too, so that Frieza seals. So we have 42k HP left. I'm just thinking in my head, I'm like, if Vegeta gets attacked, I think we're good. And then he additional super attacks, does a lot of damage, really helps out that turn. Spirit Bomb Azor Goku wasn't able to get all that many orbs. So I'm just like, oh crap, like we're not gonna have enough damage to beat this guy. And Spirit Bomb Azor Goku does get he greatly raises his defense upon his like 12 to 17 key super attack. So I'm like, all right, even if he got hit, he might have been okay. So I'm like, right here, if he super attacks us in the first slot, it's over. We do have the Trunks and Goten GT unit as support, but we get him here. This attack lands. He doesn't dodge or do any sort of funny business. So we take out this Frieza. That fight was a little bit tough. I was pleasantly surprised. I'm like, oh crap, man! Like I wasn't sure if we're actually gonna do it. So we defeated it. We have 49 characters remaining. There's 9 fights. So I'm just like, all right, I had 21 stones. Let's see how many stones we actually get for this. Collect my rewards. Boom! It gives us 30 stones. I look at my stone count. I'm like, all right, man, why not? Let's try this out. Maybe battlefield luck. And I see it, and I don't know why. Piccolo's been in every single animation that I have. And if he's not with Gohan, I just don't want him around. So we do the summon, and... But anyway, you bastards. I hope you guys have a good one. Good luck on your summons. Take my luck, because it's non-existent. The Dokkan content is going to be slowing down here. One, because, I don't know, I'm getting a little burnt out on YouTube right now, too. I don't have any Dokkan content, really. If you don't get the new units, what are you supposed to make content about besides, like, events and stuff? But anyway, bastards, hope you guys have a good one, and I'll see you in the next one. Take care.